Day 6, October 11th. Today feels more like November 11th than October 11th. It's 40, I think it was 41 degrees on the truck thermometer coming over. We have about a 15 plus mile an hour wind. I'll bet you it's pushing 20 miles an hour on the gusts. Wind chill is supposed to be in the 20s. So I don't know if I'm ready for this, going from 70 degrees yesterday to wind chill in the 20s today. But I pulled out all my warmer clothing and we'll make that transition today rather than waiting until the first week of November to do it. We think it's November. You know, we feel like, wow, we got this cold temperatures, it's going to be bucks rutting and chasing, but the deer aren't ready for it yet. They're going to move a little bit more than they normally would because it's cooler, but this isn't the same thing as what you get when you have a cold front the last week of October or the first week of November. We're going after the buck-tem column bladed 10 tonight. So we're walking down the road, zigzag up through the timber right to the base of the tree, and then similar to the last time we hunted this spot, you know, there's deer that bed all around it. It's a really nice setup. And on a west wind like we have today, it's almost bulletproof because our scent blows out over this valley and then down over the road. So I've got to carry my clothes with me. I'm not going to wear all these warm clothes in on this walk because I'll sweat up too much. But carry it in and put it on when I get to the base of the tree.
Realtree's Midwest Whitetail is brought to you by Cuddyback, Drake Non-Typical, Easton Arrows, Frigid Forage, Fuse, Grizzly Coolers, Hoyt, and Realtree. Well, it's definitely not November 11th. It might feel like it, but it's been pretty dead here. We expected with this cooler temperatures that we'd see a little bit more activity. For the second time in a row hunting this spot, we did encounter a deer on the road walking in. So that was kind of cool. It's always fun to kind of mess around with them and see how close you can get. Then as soon as we got to the plot, there were 3 deer bedded out in the plot. Drake got in, and the deer were still out there bedded, and then I climbed up, and I don't know if they picked me up climbing or whatever, but they moved out fairly quickly after I got into the stand. And we haven't seen much. We saw one doe across the plot real quick that we couldn't film since then, and that's been it. So with about less than an hour left of legal shooting time, it's been a little bit slow. I don't know how many bucks I've killed that I'd call reasonable trophies, mature deer, but very, very few of them, just a couple, have come in October. And I'm sure there's ways to hunt October more effectively than the way that I do it, but it just percentage-wise, that last week of October, it starts getting good, and then November, is usually when I kill. So, it's a good time to get out. Once in a while you're going to trip over a buck somewhere and fill a tag in October, but you can fill doe tags, you can get all your stands ready, you can, kind of prepare yourself for being in the right place at the right time when November comes. So no matter what, we're going to hunt October, but the expectation level has to be, it has to be right. It's not going to be, even when it's cool like this, it's not November. So whatever comes out here in this next 45 minutes or so, we'll show it to you at the end of the video blog. I'm not going to hunt tomorrow. We're going to go to the Iowa versus Penn State football game. So keep checking back, and we got 3 bucks basically that I'm after. This one, we call him the bladed 10. The big 8-pointer, we've got a pretty good idea where he's at. We just haven't started hunting him yet. And then the tube buck, same thing there. We pretty much know where that tube buck lives, just based on this year's trail cameras and plenty of history. So those are the 3 that I'll be hunting unless something else shows up. So thanks for joining, and see you back here in a couple days.